Welcome back, guys. After all my trials and tribulations, like in episode 2, I am back to absolutely freaking loving this. I've just been having a look. I've been having a bit of a play around while I was waiting for this church to finish getting built. I was playing around doing a few decorations and things, putting in these and putting in like some flowers around some of the houses and stuff. Now I'm not going to put in fences yet, and the reason I'm not going to put in fences yet, I am going to be putting loads of fences in, but the reason I'm not going to be putting fences in, if I can find them, here we go, is because they use tools, right? And I don't want to use up my tools because, like, I mean, it's only one tool, but even so, tools are really expensive. And I want to produce my own tools to do that. So once we're producing tools, we'll do that. There was one interesting thing that I wanted to show you. Now, if you look over here, you can see that they're growing they're planting the wheat in this area, and then they're collecting the wheat. As you can see, they're out collecting the wheat. But there's this patch here, right? They were planting all the way up to here, but they're not getting to this now. And the reason for that is that these guys aren't actually doing anything because wheat is maxed out. Oh dear. So, we actually need more millers. Which, I mean, I knew, but I just kind of wanted to show you, like, the limiting effect on that. Like, how significant that is. You know, we are literally doing, like, half what we were doing. So we need another mill. So let's put in another mill. I think that'll do nicely. Cool. All right. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the efficiency and whatever. Because I've been, like, placing each of the houses individually and then assigning people to the jobs and whatever, we've actually ended up with a really, really, really efficient couple of villages. They are really churning out the goods and stuff. And if we look at our budget, we made 1,000 gold profit last week, and it is a week, by the way, because if you look down here, we're on week 54, day 4. So that didn't used to be there in previous builds. Now that's there. So this is definitely a week. We made over 1,000 gold in a week. That's kind of staggering. Even with our territory taxes have gone up a lot. 435 a week. But for example, we made like last week we made 250 from trading, which is awesome. That's really good. And look, like we're churning. We've got 173 closing stock. We've got 454 bread. Let me bring up the. Oh, that is the stockpile. There we go. So yeah, we're doing really good. All of our cloth is being turned into clothes, but that's no surprise because we've only got one tailor over here, but we've got like 2 tailors over here. So we actually need to be supplying them with more cloth. We're kind of okay on the wool. Wool production's really good. All right, should we get on and actually build some stuff? Because it's kind of cool looking at it and going ooh ah, but we want to actually get some stuff built. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is buy some more territory. And I kind of want to buy that one, and I kind of want to buy this one over here, and I kind of want to buy this one as well. But I am getting to the point where I want to buy, like, loads. You know what? If we crank this up, it shouldn't actually take that long because we're making so much. It really shouldn't take that long to get up to, like, 500. Yeah, 400. And boom, 500. There we go. There's another one done. All right, cool. Okay, so that's plenty. House is upgrading. 2 new villagers joining your village. Hooray. How many, that's a good point. How many villagers have we got now? Specifically, how many have we got without jobs? And the answer is, oh, good. We've got a nice bunch without jobs. Which means that I can get on with doing the tools. So let's do the tools. I'm going to do the tools in kind of this area around here, I think. Which I think will be kind of fun. Right. Yeah, let's slow it down so things don't get out of hand. We'll just run it on ×1 speed, which is kind of nice. You can actually see people wandering around and stuff. This windmill is built. That house is ready. So we can assign these 2 guys as millers, which I almost forgot to do. I'll be honest, I almost forgot to do that. There we go. But I didn't forget. Right. Which now means, now that we've got 2 extra millers, they can start processing this wheat, which means these farmers can actually start working and hopefully they'll go and clear this. By the way, I have changed the layout of the zone slightly. So I've actually chopped lines through where the paths are, so that the fields actually will actually look nice once the farmers can actually get out here and harvest this crop, which would be nice. All right, actually let's look at that, because it goes up to the edge of it. But you know what? That's kind of okay. I kind of like that. You know what? I might even extend this into this area here. That might look nice. I do like the fact that these fill up nice big areas now. All right, let's get over here. Let's get some of this done. So what are we doing? We are going to put in. So we've got an iron mine, and that's doing kind of good. I've been looking around and seeing like where are the other like iron deposits, and to be honest, there really aren't a lot around. There's this one here that we're mining, but then it's like there's one over on this island. And then, you know, there really is not a lot of iron. There's one way over there. Yeah, like, there really isn't a lot. So I'm actually wondering if I'm not going to need maybe a second mine over here. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got 5 guys working in there, so we'll kind of work around that for now. Oh, I've got enough to buy a little bit of territory. I'm going to buy this one. Boom, there we go. Sweet. Now we want the budget on, we want that off. There we go. Right. So, we want... Now, I'm going to kind of work backwards, because I think working backwards kind of works well. Now, blacksmiths. I'm going to crank this up now, because I actually need some gold. Blacksmiths. Normally, I'd be looking to put my blacksmiths, like, in the town. But I'm actually kind of thinking to have, you know, like have the blacksmiths here and build a whole thing around it. So it'd be almost a village in its own right. Now, okay, they've got to go over here to get food and to get goods, clothes, and water. Got to go over here to get religion. But I still think it's kind of a nice idea. So I think I'm going to have like a couple of these. And the problem is affording it. Come on. Let's get one put there, and then flip this around this way, and have one there. So we've got kinda the center of our camp, and then I'm going to put a well in the center, because I think it's kind of nice to have a well in the middle. I'm going to orient it. Let's orient it like that. Yeah, so we'll have a well in the center. All right, cool. Here they come. Good old builders. All right, so that's going to be our couple of blacksmiths. Now, are we going to produce enough iron to feed 2 blacksmiths? That's going to be the question. I'm hoping that that's going to feed 2 blacksmiths. I think it will, but we'll see. So I've got the iron mine. We need to start producing coal, and then we need to turn the iron into iron ore. So I'm thinking a couple of smelters. I'm thinking. So the question is kind of like how we lay this out, and because we've got the path going through there, I'm actually thinking, how about if we put... Oh, and I can see they're going off over this way as well. So how about if we have a smelter, say, maybe angle it round a little bit, like there. And then we have another one. Where do I want this one? Actually, I suppose, like, there would have been a good place. But then it's oriented the same as that one, isn't it? But that would kind of work there. So I think I'm actually going to go with that. Yeah, we'll go with it and we'll see. They are oriented slightly differently, so it should still look alright. Then we want our coal. So, what are we going to do with our coal? And I think, I've got a sneaking suspicion that we might need maybe 3 of these. But I'm not 100% certain. I think I'm going to put 3 in, because I think it would be kind of cool to have like a big operation going on. We don't necessarily have to have all people working at all of them. So I think we'll put in like 1 over there. And maybe one there. And then 1 over this side. Maybe a bit closer. Like that. Alright, cool. Okay, so then we are going to need, like, a lot of houses for these people. Like a lot of houses. Yeah. Now, where are these people going to live? And I'm actually wondering if we don't put, like, a little kind of village going on, like, over here. I mean, then maybe scatter a few. So I'm thinking, like, a residential block over here. Yeah, and then maybe scatter 1 or 2 houses around. Yeah. Yeah, that might work. So... Just, it would have been really nice if they developed kind of a road going up the centre, but they don't kind of want to do that, so okay. Let's make that wide. No, it needs to be 1 wider, I think, there. So let's extend this. And we'll do the same with this one. And again, we'll try and encourage them to have some kind of path up the centre, but I don't think they're going to do it. I really don't think they're going to do it. What's this? We've got 20 points, 12 points, so I guess it's the king if we're going to help anybody. 5 bread. Yeah, we can do that straight away. These quests become, like, just... Once you're set up, they're just absolute no-brainers, so you can just get loads and loads of points. Like, really easily. Oh, we have got our first blacksmith. Woo! Sweet. Yeah, I was expecting to get like 6 houses in there. I'm only going to get 4, which kind of sucks. So, so let's get some more going, I guess. Let's have a couple around there. Oh my god, they built in a red area. How did they do that? It must be magic. Oh dear. So let's see. How many do I want? I want to like 2, 4. How many work in the? How many work in these? 2 in there. So that's 8. And then in here we've got 3. So that's 8, potentially 17. So I would need, like, in theory, like 9 houses if I was going to populate everything. But I think I'll probably live with 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need a couple more houses. Let's maybe put a couple of houses down. We can have a house in here. So let's have a house in there. Build me a house in there. Yep, there we go. And maybe 1 around here. Kind of like in there. I may have run out of people at this point. Alright, cool. So, now we can start getting some of these people working. These guys have been maxed out for ages at 100. So, they've been doing nothing for a long time. So, we'll have these 2 guys, or sorry, these 2 girls. These 2 women. Working at the smelters. So, you're going to be an iron smelter. And you're going to be an iron smelter. Hooray. Which one are they going to work at? Oh, of course they're going to go and work at that one. Doesn't matter. So I want 2 more iron smelters. And I think we'll have... Let's see. It's this one, isn't it? That's the furthest one away. So, yeah, you're going to be an iron smelter. And you're going to be an iron smelter. So that's our iron smelters done. Then we're going to do our blacksmiths, I think. So you're going to be blacksmith. And you're going to be a blacksmith. And you're going to be blacksmith and blacksmith. Hooray. So that's our blacksmiths done. Which leaves us with our charcoal burners. Yeah, so we want you going to be charcoal burner and charcoal burner and charcoal burner And charcoal burner. And charcoal burner. Okay. One of these I must have missed. Have I missed this one? Yeah, see? I knew it. I missed this one. So you guys can be charcoal burners. And now I've actually got everything right. Hooray. Hooray. How the hell did I miss that house? I don't know, but I did. So we now have a pretty freaking big tool operation going on. Oh. Down at this level, it does actually look pretty cool when you kind of wander around. If you can actually control the camera and get like good angles. Why aren't they building my well? The hell? What are they waiting for with the well? Don't know. Waiting for a builder. Why are we waiting for a builder? What if I prioritize you? I think that's actually broken. Because, like, everything else has got built except that. You know, I might try replacing that. I think there's something wrong. I'm going to destroy that. Let's try that again. So, well. Well. I'm actually, you know, I'm kind of tempted to put the well out here. Because I should have left a little bit more room in between those, I think. But let's put it there, then. Put the well there. See if that makes any difference. If anybody's actually going to do something about that. Oh, Oswald is now bringing some stone. Hooray. So now that's actually going to get done. So let's see what's going on. So we're getting coal. We're getting iron. So they're going to be producing iron ore. Excellent. Same over here. They're producing iron ore. So that's working. And then you've got loads of coal. My lord, we need to choose who to... I don't know. Let's help the people. 5 bread. Yeah, just do that straight away. Boom. There you go. No, nice and easy. And... yeah, and this one, yeah. What we're waiting for is actually iron at these two. Got loads and loads of coal. Less iron. So I am wondering, like, should I put in, like, another mine... and like 2 more smelters, or maybe just like 1 more smelter, like, because this is still maxed out, even with 2 smelters running. So I'm thinking maybe another smelter. Should we put in another smelter? Let's put in another smelter. Like, what the hell? Why not? And that's not what I want. Iron smelter. So what do you think? Put another iron smelter like there. I think that kind of looks good, actually. Yeah, let's put in another iron smelter. Hooray. That means I need another house. Let's put in a house, maybe here. There we go, for the iron smelters. So whoever's living there, you're going to be iron smelter. And iron smelter. Cha-ching. What are we up to? We're up to 117 people. 5 villages are lacking houses, but other than that, we're kind of rocking and rolling. Now, are we producing tools? Oh, yes, we are. 34 tools we have now. Now, at this point, I could, if I wanted to, I could remove my trading arrangement. There we go. I could remove my trading arrangement and say, don't buy tools. Which I'm kind of tempted to, but I think there are going to be certain times when we've got like large demands for tools, when I start doing the big building projects, where it might be a good idea to just buy the tools. And the thing is, like, we're still maxing out. Look at this, we made 1,200 last month. Profit. So that's after paying our taxes, after paying our upkeep. We're making a nice little bit of trade income. And everything's just going really, really nicely. It's a nice layout. Now, we could still be more efficient over here because, like, we're not producing any wool over here. We're not producing any wheat and flour over here. I can't wait to start putting my fences in. And to be honest, I could actually start putting fences and things in, which would be kind of sweet. So, you know what? Should we put a few fences in? Let's put a few fences in. We've got the tools coming in. So what the hell? What do I want? I want decoration. I want fences. So we want to put some nice little fences in. Like along here. And to there. So if I was to do something like that, and then I can put a nice cypress tree in over there. This cypress tree can go probably there, and then that one needs to go, and that one can go in there. So let me get rid of you. Boom. All right, cool. And you start putting in little details like that, and this all starts to come to life. Let's see, have I got my field extending out to there? Yeah, I have. We just need to trim this back a little bit. So let's trim this back inside there. Oops. It can go up to the fence there. There we go. Cool. Cool. I could put more fences and stuff in. We've got a little path down there. Have I? No, I haven't. So let's. Oh no, wrong. Let's put in a little bit like that. Sweet. Starts to look kind of cool, doesn't it? How are we doing with tools? We're at 22 tools, and I've just put in like a load of these fences. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like I've just used like 20 tools. We were at 30 something. So yeah, we are churning out the tools kind of nicely. Let's have a look over here. Oh, who are we going to help now? We're 30. Let's do the king. Help the king and deliver. So, so easy. What are we doing? Yeah, I was looking at the smelters, wasn't I? Yeah. So they are producing. Let's have a look at our stockpiles. So coal, we're using all of our coal. We're using all of our iron as soon as it gets produced. We're still producing loads of iron ore. So I am wondering, like, do we need a 4th smelter? And I'm kind of thinking, mind you, are we actually being held up? Because we don't have enough coal for the smelters. That is a question. We've definitely got more iron that we could use up. So do we need another? You know what? I think we're going to end up with like another smelter and probably another coal hut. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What the hell? Go big or go home. And what do we want? Iron smelter. Now, the thing is, where are we going to put the darn thing? And I am kind of thinking it should be maybe along this road here, like on that corner there. Yep, that's where it's going. That's where it's going. Which is kind of nice and efficient because the iron gets produced and then it just gets sucked straight into these smelters. So yeah, now I can put like one more person in because we've got one space in here. And I know that I've got one person over here who's a builder in one of these three because we've got the miners living there. So who's the builder? You're the builder. Okay, well I tell you what, you can be an iron smelter. Am I going to do that? Yeah, you can be an iron smelter. Cool. And then if I put in one more house, and I guess the logical place is here, so let's get that put in. Needs to be a bit bigger, doesn't it? House sized. So if we can get a house to go in there, that'll do. That'll do nicely there. Then the two people that live here, one of them can be an iron smelter. Iron smelter, iron smelter, iron smelter, iron smelter. And one of them can be a charcoal burner. Cha-ching. Alright, so we've added one more charcoal burner. And we've added 2 more iron smelters, or we will have added 2 more iron smelters. But I don't think that's going to be enough coal production, because coal production, yeah, we're constantly running at 0. This is going to add even more demand for coal. So we need another coal hut. Like that. That would work. That would work. Boom. You're in. You're in. Okay, let's let that get built. We need, obviously, another house for that. And potentially an extra one. If we're going to have 3 people working in there. So, yeah, I guess we'll put, like, 2 houses in. Yeah, I am I'm seriously thinking, because it's I'm seriously thinking, like, should I have like another like little mini village or something for these guys? I mean, up to about here it's close enough, but you start to go over here and it's a bit of a walk into town. I mean, it's not that freaking far, to be honest. Let's put in, I want 2 houses, don't I? Yeah, I want 2 houses. And let's see if I can get 2 houses. So if I put a house there, oh, that's perfect. And will you put a house, actually, will you put a house there? Because if you would, yes you will. That's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Loving it. Alright, so I can actually assign these people. You are going to be charcoal burner and charcoal burner, and then you know what, I'm going to make you charcoal burner and you, right? So I've actually got 1 more charcoal burner than I need, and I'm going to say that whoever it was you, wasn't it? No. Oh no, yeah, because I made you an iron smelter, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, we've got. I was gonna do it with this person and make them a builder. But then I'd have to juggle these around, and I can't remember where where I. Let's see. You're iron smelter. Charcoal burner. You know what? I'm gonna make you a builder. There we go. It's kind of a good idea to have builders kind of scattered around a little bit, so that when you want stuff built, they don't have to come necessarily from a million miles away to do the building. Alright, cool. How are we doing? Look at this! Oh my lord! We're making, like, significantly large profits. So I think let's carry on spending some of this. I don't think I want to go any further out that way. I might end up. I've already bought that one, haven't I? Yeah. So let's just start buying into the islands. I think. So I can buy 3 at a time, can't I? 1, 2. No. Apparently 2 at a time. I need a bigger treasury for all this huge amounts of gold that we're producing. The thing is, like, for anybody who's like, oh, you're wasting so much gold. Yeah, I'm producing so much gold that it just becomes irrelevant. It's not like a big deal. But, you know, we could extend the treasury. We could extend the treasury. I am kind of tempted. In fact, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And we can assign loads and loads of soldiers to protect this. What do I want? Edit. Now, see, this is where you get a bit of a problem. That you can't reach these. I can still just about do it at the moment. So, if I was to put in, like, another core, and then 2 more rows of treasuries. Yeah, I was thinking of sticking a couple of cores on this end as well, to kind of make it kind of an interesting sort of building. But the thing is, I want to save my money for doing something really big on the islands, and a lot of the buildings cost money now. You can't do the kind of things that I was doing in previous series. So I think we might just leave it at that. Yeah, start the construction on that. Let's just ramp up the treasury a bit. I've got enough. Oh, I was going to say I've got enough cash to build a couple more, or buy a couple more sites. Should I do that? Should I do it? Like, what the hell? Yeah, Where am I going to buy? I do want to kind of head over. I'd love to do something around this area. It's kind of an interesting area. Let's buy a couple of tiles in this direction. Cool. Alrighty. So let's look over here. So now we should be. Oh no, we're still building this extra coal hut over here. What are we waiting on? Logs. I'm gonna have to put a woodcutter in over this side of town somewhere. What are we doing as far as like, oh, I've got loads of unemployed people. Okay, at that point, I'm actually going to turn off immigration because I seriously don't know what I'm going to do with all these people. I will find jobs for them. It's not a problem. And it's like not an issue. But it's like, I don't want them getting like really upset because they haven't got houses, which they won't have at the moment. Why did I close that down? I didn't need to close that down. Let's change that back to by job. So yeah, loads of people we need to get employed. How are we doing? We're still fabulous for berries, so that's not a problem. We're feeding people. We're still up around, that's exactly where we were at the start of the episode. But clothes, we need more clothes. So, sheep farms. We're going to have to get some sheep farms and some weavers going. And I still need to do some farms. Or at least one farm and a mill over here to produce some more wheat. Produce some more bread. Oh, man. And I want some fishing over here as well. Somewhere along this part of the coast. There's one of our fishermen walking on water again. Ah, he's scary. So scary. Here he comes with the last couple of logs. Hooray! Finish it off. Boom. And boom. Hooray. One charcoal burner assigned. Hopefully we'll get 2 more assigned very quickly. Yep, there we go. So we've got now 3 more people to produce charcoal. Oh, you know what? Yeah, wood. Oh, yeah, we need wood. Okay, let's add a woodcutter. We need wood. We desperately need wood in this area. All of these guys are going to be, like, short of wood, and they're not going to be producing very fast. So, let's, I think we do a woodcutting thing over in this area. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in 2 houses. So, we'll have a house, hopefully going in there. Can you build a house for me there? We want a house there, and we want a house there. So I'm probably going to have to encourage them a little bit. Let's encourage them a little bit. What do I want? Decoration. Let's get a decorative bush. And a couple of decorative bushes around here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And there we go. There's the 2 houses built. And that's kind of nice. Then we want a woodcutter. So, what do I want? I want a lumber camp. So if we put in a lumber camp, say, do I want it kind of in the middle there? Well, we've got this path developing across here, which is not really where I want it. You know what? Let's put it there, and then we're going to want a forester as well. So let's get a forester camp kind of behind it, like there. And then we'll set a reforestation area like that. We'll take a little bit back around the actual forester's hut itself. And then we'll do the same over here because I want this covered as well. Now, we've got this area here, which is being chopped down by these woodcutters. I'm wondering, okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the trees going up to there. Like that. So I'll have this whole area, hopefully, being reforested. Let's make it a bit bigger. And zip, zip, zip. And like that. Cool. Alrighty, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this extraction zone here. Change that. You can extract trees from, let's say, this area here. And I might even bring it forward a little bit. There you go. So you can extract from that area there. And then these guys, You can, oh, who are we going to help out now? It's going to be my people and deliver. There we go. We're going to extract from this area here. And just so that they can get going, we'll include this little bit down there. Hooray, cool. So all we need now is for these guys to actually get to work. So you're going to be the forester. Let's get the forester assigned first. Forester, you're going to be woodcutter, and these two guys are both going to be woodcutters. Woodcutter and woodcutter. Cha-ching. Which now means that our coal guys have only got to come to there to get their wood, which should speed up their production, like, quite dramatically, you would think, having only got to go to there. I mean, like, with hindsight, I should have put a warehouse kind of in the middle or something. And but now I'm looking at it, I'm like, where, I suppose, I mean, I could put one over here, but I don't think that really helps. It would need to be kind of more central. I mean, I could knock down this house and move it over there and put in a warehouse kind of here. Should I do that? What are you guys? You are an iron smelter, iron smelter. Okay, let's knock down your house. Let's pause it for a second. So I'm gonna want another house kind of behind there. Let's see if we can get this in. So I want a warehouse. God, this game's so freaking good. Like, how would I want this? Probably something like that, maybe. Yeah, let's put you in there. Go. And then let's get the house put in behind that. You know what? Let's see if we can get you to build one like there. There we go. That'll do. That'll do nicely. So you two are going to be iron smelters, aren't you? Yeah, iron smelter, and you are iron smelter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I don't think we're actually going to need as many charcoal burners as I've actually set up. I think we're, now that we're going to have the wood, I think they'll be producing a lot more than we're even going to use. So I think instead of a charcoal burner, you can be our transporter for this area. Cool. And then we'll get this set up to, I don't know, at least store, maybe, you know what, maybe the logs and the coal. Bring the coal into there, and then all of these guys have only got to walk to there, which is probably better. All right, cool. So all we need is that to get built. Are we? We've still got to get the forester built as well. Bringing some planks over. We are getting there. You know what? I think at this point, let's let that get built. So that people can actually start doing their jobs, like start cutting down trees and that kind of stuff. We've got, hang on, why have we only got two? Oh, did I only assign 2 woodcutters? Like, really? I got 1, 2, I assigned 3, didn't I? Forester and woodcutter. So yeah, we should have 3 woodcutters working there. What, you know what? One of them has gone to work over at this one over here. Yeah, one of them's working over here. So, oh, this is done now. Hooray. So you're now going to run around planting trees. Awesome sauce. You know what? Let's let it run for a few minutes just so that we kind of see what it's like when it's all running. Okay, I'm having loads of fun now. Look at this. Okay, so first of all, do you remember there were some trees here? I've removed those trees and I've put in a little fence and a couple of decorative trees and some bushes, and I really like that now. That's really cool. Over here, a few changes. I've moved that woodcutters camp that was over here, the one that was just in there with Lauren and Baptiste, and I've moved that camp up to here. So Lauren, I keep saying Laurel and Hardy. Lauren and Baptiste are now working up here. And I got them sorted out because I got an extra couple of people. I put this house in. One of them's working as a forester, right? It's these two. And the other one is now filling that slot that other one was taken up. And then over here, I put in an extra house here. So we now have all of our coal huts are filled. So every job is filled in the coal huts. We've got 2 transporters working in here, and I've set this up for logs and coal. We've got this camp going on. So we've got forester here, and you can see these areas are being kept like nice and dense. And then that wasn't enough. Let's see, I'm up to 40. So let's do the clergy next and deliver 20 fish. I haven't got 20 fish. How can I not have 20 fish? Oh my god, no fish. Okay. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to say, temporarily, like, can I cancel? Yes, I can cancel that. Don't sell fish for a bit. I'm going to have to get some more fishermen set up. So, no, don't sell fish. God, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Come on, guys, get me some fish. All right. While they're getting the fish, I'll show you what else I've done, which is I set up a 3rd camp. So we've got this camp over here with a forester and 3 lumberjacks. Forester, 3 lumberjacks. And then I've set up another one over here. Put in an extra couple of houses here. And we've got 3 lumberjacks working here. And a forester. And now let me show you the foresting area. So we've got this area over here for these 3 lumberjacks and a forester. And then we've got this area over here for 6 lumberjacks and 2 foresters. And that all seems to be working out pretty damn nicely. Let's have a look. So we don't have any logs because all of the logs are being processed. But we've got like, we're actually getting a bit of an excess of coal. It's getting used up pretty quickly, but yeah, we are actually, I think, producing almost enough coal for this whole operation. We've got, let's see, we've now got 55 iron. So our smelters are actually doing a really good job. They're turning the iron ore into iron, but we're still maxed out at the iron mine. So we're still not producing iron. Still not producing iron fast enough to use up the iron ore, which is kind of staggering. And I think it is coal. Well, I mean, we are getting coal in, but I think it is still coal that's the limiting factor. But now I've put this 3rd camp in. I think we're pretty close. We're still using up all the logs. Man, we are burning through the logs. So I probably need to put in another one. Now, because I've got 3 foresters for a relatively small area, I'm thinking we could definitely put in another woodcutter camp if I wanted to. But I'm going to leave it there for this episode. I did also extend the field out a little bit. Remember, it was just like a little triangle here, and I've just extended it out a little bit so it's more a square. Let me show you. So it's more a square there, because I think that looks better. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a hell of a lot. I want to go around and do loads of decorations. I want to put fences along all of the edges of the fields and all that kind of stuff. What an awesome game. What an awesome game. And like all of the bugs and stuff that I found, it's all going to get fixed. This is still, I mean, I can't say, we can't really say very early alpha, but it's still early alpha. There's still a hell of a lot of this game to get developed and come along. So yeah, freaking loving it. Oh, we've actually got a few logs. They'll last about 2 seconds, I would think. We've actually got some coal in stock. My God. It's all happening, guys. So there you go. We'll leave it there for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's amazing how much fun you can have just setting up a little operation like this. And tools, how are we doing for tools? We've got 300 tools in stock. All right, I would say that's a success. I'll catch you for the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.